welcome back to my channel and I hope you've all had an amazing day. Today we are back playing Dressed to Impress once again, and today we are just playing some normal rounds and seeing how many stars we can get. We're currently at 17,899 stars, so we are about 7,000 stars away from top model, which is really exciting because when we reach top model we will get this top model silk robe and it just looks absolutely gorgeous, so I'm really excited for that. If you aren't already, please subscribe. It really helps me out and it means that you'll never miss another upload from me again. I post tons of Dressed to Impress content, so if you like this video, chances are you'll probably like some of my other videos. But without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, we have hopped into a master server and our first theme of the day is Miss Universe. I'm never quite sure what I want to do for this. Sometimes I go out of the box and go for an alien sort of thing, like Miss Universe, like an entry from another planet, but I think I'm just gonna go for something quite simple. I'm gonna go for this, and then for the hair let's do something like this. Only bangs number 3, these put only bangs, and maybe this one, and then maybe let's get rid of that one. Actually, we can't actually see that. Let's just do those two, and then this one but slightly further back, and then let's go for this but only bangs. I think this hair is cute. I like this. I'm gonna go for blonde, and I think I've just picked the wrong colors. I've moved my color palette around because I was doing the rainbow challenge and I'm just getting used to where everything is, so sorry about that. Let's do that, and then these bangs can be this cooler blonde color. And then for the actual dress, we want glamorous pageant gowns with lots of sparkle. We can do that. Let's first of all take this. I know I'm gonna want that. And then I'm gonna hop over here into the kind of reward items, and we're gonna go for the Lena reward dress but with no feathers. We're gonna take this from the baddie pass. We're gonna take this but only the train, and then we're also gonna take the withered rose dress but only the skirt, like that. This has been one of my favorite long skirt combos in ages. I just think it works pretty well. Color wise, what do we want to go for? I'm feeling gold. Like I'm feeling like a champagne-y sort of color. Maybe this. Do that, and then we definitely want a gold trim. So maybe this color but a little bit lighter, like that. And then the feathers can be this color as well. I want the main dress here to be glittery. And then let's go for some of these colors and that, and then maybe some of this and maybe this. And then for the withered rose skirt, let's go in with this color here, and then let's pattern the bulk of it maybe with this color and a light silk that, and then the lace can be this super light color. And then the withered rose, not the withered rose skirt, the moongazer skirt can be that. And then the baddie pass skirt will do this pattern again and make that silky, and then we'll do this but maybe a tiny bit darker just for some extra dimension. I think this actually looks so cute. I really like this. We're gonna go for a little tiara, and we're gonna make that this color, and then make the diamonds this light color. Go for a big chunky necklace, and we'll do the same here. We'll go for that and this. We definitely need some more detailing on the top, so let's just go change our nails real quick. Let's go for this and make them a medium length. And then for shoes, I want to go quite simple and just go for these pumps, and then let's get some detail added. We have 1 minute left, so let's add this, and let's add some of these colors in here. Let's do this and this. I don't think we can make that glittery, but I feel like we can make this one glittery. We can. So let's do that, and then that, and this. Okay, and then let's take this option number 2, and let's bring this pattern back in here, and let's make that silky. And then we can probably add some sleeves here. Let's add these, make them sheer, and then make those that champagne-y color. I actually think this looks really cute. I do like this. I think we're definitely on theme. Glamorous pageant gowns with lots of sparkle. This is cute. I think the dress is very basic, but it is cute. I'm gonna go for a 3 or a 4. The face is stunning though. Absolutely love that. And then we have have this one. This is really cute as well. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. I love the layering on the dress. I love this kind of foiled metallic underneath. It's very pretty. Then we have this one. I love this shade of blue. The face is really cute and so is the hair. I'm going to go in the middle with a 3 for this one. Only because I just think we could have had a little bit more going on. Okay, then we have this one. This is really cool. I don't think it would really come under glamorous pageant gown. So I'm going to go in the middle with a... I kind of want to go 2 or 3 here. It is a master service, so I am being a little bit more harsh with my voting than I would usually be. And then here is us. I really hope that they like it. Let's do a little pose here. This is really cute. I love what they've done with the crown. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. And then we have this one. I love the idea with the trophy. I'm gonna go for a 3 in the middle. I do think it's a really cute outfit. It's just not one of my absolute favorites. And then this is a final one. Very beautiful, very on theme. I'm gonna go for a 3 in the middle again. I just wish there was a little bit more going on, but she was the last one on the runway, so maybe she had less time than everybody else. And this was the podium. We placed second, which was really exciting. Let's say thank you in the chat. We came second with 20 stars. But I think this outfit was cute. This has been one of my favorite skirt layering combos. The new Body Pass skirt is just great for layering. I have been saying it for so long that we need more flowy skirts, and they did deliver. I think this skirt is really nice. So let's take all of this off and get ready for the next round. I also didn't have any lashes on, so let's remember to put those on at the start of the next round. Next theme is Drenched in Glitter. So let's see what we want to do here. I haven't done this theme in a while, but I feel like I want to do something different to what I usually do. So let's hop over here and let's see what we've got to use. I might change my face up. I might go for this. This could be quite cute. And then let's go for our lashes. Just lower them a little bit to about that. And then I'm not quite sure what color theme I want to go for. I might go for something dark, maybe like a black and gold sort of vibe. I'm just throwing these shoes on. I don't know if I want to use them. I'm just throwing them on at this point. This I feel like is a little bit too much there, but we'll keep it on just for now. Sleeves, glittery, and what do we want to go for? I might do the same kind of goldy color. In fact, no, I won't. I'm gonna go for a black and gold. So we'll do that, and then the cuffs and the trims can be that kind of goldy color. And we'll definitely have some gold accents, but it won't be the main focus. So let's do that, and then maybe throw some black patterns in there. And then some more glitter here, and maybe this pattern, and then some more glitter, and let's just go for black, and then some more glitter, and we'll go for a kind of champagne color. And then for this top, it's already glittery. Oh, it's not. Interesting. With this one, maybe we'll go for this, and then make the rest of the detailing black. Then this top, we can just make this color and make that glittery. I think that's pretty cute. And then I definitely want to do the hair up, so I'm going to go only bangs for this, and then I'm going to do this but no bangs, and I'm going to do this. And then these have been my new favorite bangs, so I'm going to go for those, and then these but only bangs. And I think I want to make her hair black, so we'll do that and then that, and I'll just make pitch black to blend that with. So we'll do that and that, and we'll do this and then and this. There we go. We can't make them glittery, but that's okay. I'm gonna do that, and then add gold lace, and then some more black, and then this. And let's add this big necklace and do that, and add some black detailing. I might even add this, and if we make the main pattern gold and make that, can't make it glittery, that's okay, and then make these little baubles gold, and then make that bit black. I think it looks cute. Let's go for this, and I know I can make this glittery, so let's do that, and then we'll make that black, and then we'll add some more glitter, and we'll make those gold, and then add some more gold detailing and some more black. Then I'm gonna go into the Valentine's collection, and I'm gonna take this, but then make that this color and make that glittery. Then I'm going to add the leg bandages but with no bows, and we're going to make those gold and glittery. Kind of clipping with those, but that's okay. And then we can take this for option number 4 and we'll make this gold and silky because we can't make it glittery. For the nails, let's do black. And then kind of last minute additions, maybe these, but just option number 3 and make those black just for a little bit of extra detailing. And then maybe the pixie Uru top could be cute here. The top there, make that black and glittery, and then black and gold. Okay. I don't think we really have time for anything else. I think it's cute though. I quite like it. This is the first one. Now, my issue is the outfit is lovely. I'm not seeing any glitter. I'm seeing silk, but I'm just not seeing any glitter. And the theme is as if you've just rolled in a glitter explosion. So I'm going to skip past this one. Then this is ours. We are very, very glittery. I really hope that they like it. Then we have these ones. Now this is a difficult one for me because this one is on theme and looks really cute. This girl has nothing on, so I'm going to go in the middle with a 3. This is cool. I'm going to go in the middle with a 3 for this one. I think it's cool. It's just not my favorite outfit in the world, and I just wish there was a little bit more going on with the dress, but it's still a cool outfit. And then we have this one. We do have some glitter going on with the skirt. You just can't really see it because of the shade. And I'm gonna go for a 2 for this one. Again, we are in a master server, so I am expecting just a little bit more from the outfits. This one is really cute. I like this one. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this. She's definitely on theme. She's used a ton of glitter and it's such a cute outfit. Then this is the final one. Again, really cute. I'm not quite sure on the red up here, but I'm gonna go for a 3. This was the podium. We placed second, which I'm more than happy with. Just say thank you in the chat. We came second with 27 stars, which was a really good amount. I think themes like this are super fun because it makes you use, well, glitter. But I just don't tend to gravitate towards glitter in majority of my looks, like being totally honest. There's certain themes where I'll use tons of it and then I can go a whole session of recording without using a single element of glitter, but it's such a cute texture. I really like it. So I'm really happy with that one. I'm really happy with that round. I just wasn't quite sure why so many people were off theme or just didn't use any glitter. I was a little bit confused. Someone's over there using voice chat, but I think I have all my volumes turned all the way down. Our next theme is skeletons. So let's hop straight into here. And for our face, I think I'm gonna go with this as a base and then do some of this with some grey contouring. The eyes can just be like this. And then the lips, I want them to be not black and not grey actually. I just want them to look a little bit more dead, if you get what I mean. So this I think is fine. I'll just leave that for now. I'm not going to focus too much on that. And then for the outfit, I saw people doing almost like rib cages. I think it was with this actually. So I'm going to give it a go. So we'll do this and just make that a little bit lighter and then maybe black. And then for these parts, maybe if we do like a silver, like that could be quite cool. Can we texture any of this? Oh, we can. I didn't mean to do that. Let's just make that silky. I think that definitely looks like ribs. And then let's also use the new Nurse Julie item here. But let's take the syringe off just so that we have this bone here. I'm going to do the same, so I'm going to add some black and some grey. And I think the bone will actually make that grey as well. There we go. And now that I've added these, I'm not too sure what else I want to add. I'm going to be so honest. Let's add these for the hands. Let's do that and that. Then maybe these sleeves could work like that. Maybe a tiny bit lighter. That kind of works. For the hair, I'm not too sure what I want to go for. I don't even know if I really want hair. Maybe if I go for something like this and maybe this, but just the bangs, and then these only bangs. Just something very simple. If I do black and grey for this as well, maybe if I do this actually with this lighter grey, there we go, that and that. And then for the shoes, I'm just going to go with these pumps, make those black, and then make the underneath grey. Maybe maybe let's take this, but just the cage skirt, and let's make that silver. We'll take this collar as well, and we're gonna go with the same sort of color theme here, just black and grey and little bits of silver. And then what else can we add here? I feel like we're gonna have some really cool looks, and then there's just mine. I think we've done the ribcage thing right, and we've definitely used the leg bone here. So what am I doing? Rotate this. Rotate that to about there. Scale that all the way down and position it downwards like that. Then inwards like this, and make that dark grey. I'm just throwing things on at this point. I'm not too sure what I'm doing. Let's do that and that. And then I want to add more to the top, but I don't want to detract from the skeletal bone part. So let's do that, and then maybe this and this. And then we can't really add any tights or anything because it covers up the bone, and I think the bone's really important. We could make the skin a little bit more dead. Maybe if we did like this. I think this is okay. I'm not quite sure what else to add. Maybe I can add this and do that and that. And then what else would you see on a skeleton? Maybe if I add like this and did that, and then this and maybe this. I don't know. I'm just adding things at this point. I want more leg accessories, but I don't think there's anything really we can add that won't take away from the bone part. I think it's cute. I like it. So these are pretty interesting. I'm gonna go for a 3 or a 4. This one is really interesting. This was a really cool addition there as well. I'm gonna go for a 5 for this one. This is ours. I really hope they like it. I do think it looks quite cute. I know that the theme isn't cute, but... And then this is the next one. This is quite cute. It's very simple, so I'm just gonna go for a 3. Ooh, this one is really cool. I'm gonna go for a 5 for this one as well. And we have this one with the male skeleton face. Really good idea. I'm gonna go for a 3 in the middle. She said that she joined late. I still think it was a really good look. And if she'd had a little bit more time, I feel like she would have done something really amazing there. Oh, this one is cool. I thought the previous person said that they joined late, so if they joined late, then this person must have also joined late, and her outfit is super cool. So I've gone for a 4 for that one. And then this is the final one. This is definitely one that has joined late, so we're just gonna skip over this one, and I'm sure she'll give us something amazing to vote on next round. This was the podium. We placed second, which was really surprising. I'm gonna say thank you in the chat again. We came second with 23 stars. We have people talking over that. I'm really curious to know what they're saying, but I don't think that I would be able to understand what they're saying anyway from what I can see them saying in the chat. This was our look. I think it was really cool. I haven't done this scene before, so I think this was okay. I think we layered enough to make it interesting, but without taking away from skeletal detailing. I really enjoyed that one. That was such a fun one to do. The next round is patterns. Now, the last time we did this, I went a little bit out of my comfort zone and I didn't like it. So I'm gonna stick more with what I know this time. We're gonna give it this, and then I think I'm gonna throw this on, and I'm gonna throw this on to start with. Then I'm gonna hop through here, throw these on, and maybe even this and this. If I'm layering that corset, then I usually always put that one on as well. I'll take the glasses and bring them down the nose. And then for shoes, I'm just gonna go for the pumps and then hop into the changing room. I'm gonna take these, but just the sleeves. And then I'm gonna go in the Valentine's collection and take the leg bandages, but without the bows. And I think we'll get started. So I don't think I like the corset anymore, but that's okay, that's fine. I think pattern, I can't speak. I think the pattern that I wanna use is like this, and maybe this one, and then something with some blue in it. Okay, so we'll do that, and then add some blue. This is a cute shade to go with it. And then for this skirt, let's go for something with some blue. No, actually, we'll go for the same color there, and then in the belt we'll bring some blue in there. Maybe with this, because this has some orange in and it can tie together like that. Let's make that matte, and then for the belt, oh, I did the wrong thing there. Oops. Let's do that again, and then for the belt, let's bring some blue and some orange in there. And then for this top, let's use that same pattern. For the tights, we can make those blue, and then for the leg bandages, we can make those orange, like that. I think that works. And then for the shoes, I think we'll make those blue. There we go. And then the bottoms can be orange. Glasses can be blue, but we'll just make them a little bit darker. The sleeves here, those can be blue as well. And then let's add some blue into this corset with some orange, like that. And then some more blue. And this one underneath, I want to bring some white in there. And then some orange. In fact, no, we'll bring some more blue in there, then some orange, then some more blue, but make that a little bit darker, and then some blue there. It's a lot. I know it's a lot, but I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of liking it. We'll do that there. And then for our hair, we'll go for that only bangs number 1. Then we'll do this, but less braids. Then we'll do this, and we'll do maybe this as well, and then maybe this, and then this, but only bangs. And I'm kind of feeling a colourful hair here, so let's go for this and then this. Am I regretting that? Maybe. I still think it's cute though. I like it. We'll use this headband and just put that slightly further back, and then we'll add this pattern back in there, bring some orange up there, and then we'll add this little necktie, and we'll make that this pattern. We'll make that pattern, and then lay out some necklaces there and make those orange, and I think I'll just leave the other one white. For our nails, let's make those orange. And we can add some little earrings, maybe add these and those. I think this is cute. Definitely on theme for patterns. There's a lot going on, but I do think it looks nice. Okay, this is really sweet. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. This is ours. We are very bold, but that was what I was going for. They have said something in Spanish, and I did Spanish in school, but I don't remember a lot of it. This is cute. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. And then with this one, we have a couple pieces that look to be a little bit uncolored. I'm gonna go for a 3 in the middle. I do think it's cute. I just wish that she had a little bit more time to finish everything. And we have this one. I love this pattern. I just wish there was a little bit more going on. The face and the hair is stunning. I just wish we had a bit more going on with the outfit. So I'm gonna go in the middle with a 3. And then we have this one. This is very bold and very colorful, but I really like it. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. Oh, this is cool. So we've got the camo, we've got the striped pattern there. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. And then for this one, I'm gonna go in the middle with a 3. I think the look is very cute. I just wish it was a little bit more cohesive. This one is really pretty. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one as well. And this was the podium. We came second again. Say thank you in the chat. We came second with 25 stars. And I think that this look was quite cute. I did say that I was kind of going with what I knew, but I did go a little bit rogue towards the end with some of the patterns we used. But I still think it was quite cute. I still really liked it. I did something a little bit different to usual, and I'm happy with it. So let's take everything off and get ready for the next round. Next theme is secretary. I think is one of those themes where there's not too much you can do with it. I will still make a cute little outfit. It will go, I think this top is a bit too bulky actually for what I want to go for. Maybe let's go for the Captain Scarlet top, and then maybe we take the Supernova corset and just option number 2, just about to layer that. And then we'll take the belt. I think if we move the belt upwards, option number 2, scale it down. Has that just repositioned everything? It has. Cool. Bring it out slightly, scale it down a little bit more, and then bring that out a tiny bit more. And then rotate that a little bit to the side, like that. I think that works. That looks cute. I think for the skirt, we'll go for something like this. And then I definitely want the glasses again. I'm gonna put them on and put them down. That is not what I meant to do. Put them down the nose, like that. And then what else can we add here to make it a little bit more interesting? Can I add this maybe? That could work. And then our nails, let's just make those. Oh, never mind. Someone beat me to it. There we go. Let's make the nails black. Maybe, no, that looks a little bit insane. I think we'll keep the same skirt. I don't think there's too much we can add to it to make it any more interesting. Maybe something like this could work, but maybe it really doesn't and I'm just ruining the look. Let's take it off. I want to do something up, so let's go for this, but no bangs. Let's go for this, and let's go for this, but tidy bangs. Then we'll do this, but only bangs, and bangs number 3, and then we'll go for this, but only bangs, just like that. And then I think I'm gonna make her a brunette, so we'll do that, and then we'll do that and that, make that a bit darker. We'll do that and that, and this. And then let's get everything colored real fast. So for the jacket, I'm gonna make it like a really dark gray. And then on the top, stay with me, I'm gonna add this. For the undershirt, I'm gonna go in with my favorite pattern, which is this one. And the jacket accents will make those light and champagne. Same with the chains. The gem can be black and the seashell can be champagne. There we go. For this top, let's bring some more of this light colored lace in here, some more black. There we go. Then let's add this pattern on here and let's make that matte actually, and then make the rest dark gray. I think for the skirt, I don't want to add a pattern to it because I think it'll be a little bit too much. I think we'll just go for gray here and then this kind of yellow color on the edge. The glasses can be black, and then the belt can be this pattern, and then we'll do the buckle. Oh, I forgot, we can't do the buckle if we patterned it, which sucks. But I think that looks quite cute. And then I'm just gonna go and add some pumps and just do that and then that on the bottoms. You can add a little headband, but we'll just make it a little bit more visible, and we'll add, we can't pattern it, that's fine. I think we'll just make that this color. And then I think I want to add maybe the laptop. I feel like it takes too much away from the outfit. I think I'll do the phone actually and just make that black. I think the rest can just stay as it is. I do have time for a little bit of jewelry. I don't think I make it over there, but I'm still gonna try. Maybe we add these and make that black, and then some of that color, and then earrings. We don't have time. Oh, I added some pearls. I didn't color them, but we added them. That's it. This is cute. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. Very creative. And then this is ours. I really wish we had a little bit more going on with the skirt, but I was just a little bit stumped on what to do. I do think we definitely are on theme. I think we look quite good. We have just put our phone through our head. That's it. Then we have this one. I think this is cute. I'm gonna go in the middle with a 3. This is pretty. I love the use of this lanyard as well. I'm gonna go for a 4 for this one. Someone said it's giving Mr. Bean. I'm a little bit confused about that. I'm also a little bit confused about this one. I don't think that this one is giving secretary, so I'm just gonna go with a 2. I think it's a really cute outfit. I just don't think that it's giving secretary. Same with this one. I think it's really cute. I'm gonna go a 2 or a 3. But she's the one that said that someone else's look like Mr. Bean. And this one, she has no shoes on, so we're just gonna skip past this one and vote it as a 1, which is totally fine. I'm sure she'll give us something really cool next round. This was the podium we placed first. Let's say thank you in the chat. Came first with 24 stars. The stars this session have actually been really decent. We're already at 18,000 stars, so we've gained over 100 stars from this session, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. Also, guys, can we vote 4 stars above? No, I think we should just vote fairly so we can all unlock the pass. No, we're just gonna vote fairly. If I think the outfit is worth 4 stars, then I will vote 4 stars. That is as simple as it is. Let's take everything off and get ready for the next round. And the next round is rave. So I'm gonna go for this to start with, and I'm gonna take this fishnet top. What else do I want to go for here? I think I want to take some glasses, but I think I want them above my head, maybe like that. And then I definitely want fishnets on the lower half as well. And I'm thinking I'll do a skirt skirt. They will take the belt skirt, we'll take maybe the jellyfish skirt, and we'll take some body chains. We'll take these but only chains. I feel like the fishnets on top are a little bit too much. Let's take those off. We'll take this but option number 3. I want to layer this up a little bit more as well. I don't really like that. I don't like the crochet one. We'll add this but only the belt, and then we'll add these but just the sleeves, and then I think I'll do the skirt as well. And then I want this body chain, and I'll take the pixie uwu top just like that, and then I'm gonna go back to the Valentine's collection and I'm gonna take the bandages again. I'm so sorry, they just work. And what do I want to do for the hair? I think I'll do something long for the hair. Let's go these but only bangs. Let's do these but only bangs, and let's just change that to bangs number 3. Let's take these but just the braids. Let's take these but tiny bangs, and then let's go for this but slightly further back, and then maybe one more. Maybe if we go for this one but further back, I think that works. And then if we make these just a little bit smaller, just like that. We are clipping through the head there though. What can we add to stop that clipping? Maybe if we go for this, that works, that fixes it. And then for the color, I think I'm gonna go for blonde. So we'll do that and that, and then and this. Then we need to start coloring really quick, but I just want to go add some shoes. Do these shoes still make your feet come out the bottoms? They do. Do we have any other trainers? We have those ones. Maybe these? No, the feet are way out the bottom. These ones. These are giving Air Forces. My feet are going through the shoes though. That is bugging me so much. Maybe these? What is it with all the shoes making your feet go through them? We'll go for these. They'll do. Okay, now for the outfit, I'm thinking black and pink. We've got to be so quick though. So we'll do that, and then for the skirt, maybe this, and then some pink. And then for this, we'll do maybe this and silk it. And then for these sleeves, we'll do a lighter pink, and we'll do a lighter pink for this as well. And then for the pixie uwu top, let's just go for the dotty pattern, and let's go for black and then pink on the edges. And then for this piece, we'll go for black and pink. And then for the glasses, we'll go for black. And then for the body chain, we'll go for black and pink. These will go black and pink. We have 17 seconds left. We'll go for black on these. Tights, we'll go for black there. And then the Sabrina ones, will go black and black and black. And then for the shoes, black and pink and black. That's fine. I didn't mean to make the soles pink, but it's totally fine. I think that this is cute. I like this. I would wear this to a rave, 100%. I think it's cute. I wish we'd had some time to add some accessories around the neck, but that's totally fine. I still think it looks good. And then we have this one. This is very bright. I think it is super cute. I just think that the neon green is throwing me a little bit. Maybe a 3 or a 4. I know that the prompt says bright colors, neon lights, but just that level of neon is just a little bit much for me. This is really cute. You would not catch me wearing these to a rave. No way. I'm gonna go for a 3. I think the outfit's really cool, and I think the use of this kind of leopard print pattern was really cool as well. Okay, then we have this one. I love the usage of these tops here. I'm gonna go for a 3 or a 4. I just wish there was a little bit more going on with that one. This person is talking about the person before them. I don't know why it didn't come up in the chat. Oh, elite dot. You're gonna get 2 because you're mean to the person before you. We do not have any room for negativity around here. Okay, this one is cute. I'm gonna go for a 3 or a 4. Then this one does not look finished, so we're just gonna skip over this one and vote it a 1. Then this is the last one. I think that this looks really cool. I love the layering on the shoes. I just wish that we had a few different patterns other than just this one. Aside from that, I think the face detailing is really cute and the hair is really cool. I just wish that we had incorporated a few more colors in there. This was the podium. I think they were all very well deserved. We came 6th with 18 stars. I guess my idea of rave is a little bit different to theirs. I don't know. I feel like raves in the UK are a little bit different than like the standard US raves or the raves that they're thinking of. I still think the outfit was quite cute. I definitely would have worn this to a rave. I don't go raving anymore, but back when I used to, definitely would have worn something like this. But that is everything from me today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure having you. If you aren't already, please make sure you do subscribe. It really helps me out. But I will see you all next time. Bye guys.